Once again, you're watching PJ Collection Clothing Online class, and in this video I'll be showing us how to make a trouser. We are making a trouser now. The front part of this trouser is to have a zip, a pocket and a waistband, while the half back will have an elastic. Take note. Now, the pocket bag we are to work with is 13 by 13. The pocket bag we used to fix is 13, but then the zip placket is 2 by 7. The width is 2, the length is 7. Then the waistband is 1.5 by 20. The width is 1.5, while the length of that waistband is 20. These are the measurements I'll be working with. Waist 36, thigh 25, knee 17, ankle 14. The trouser length is 43, while the hip we're working with is 41. Now I'm working with 2 trouser length of fabric. This is 2 trouser length of fabric. So to begin with, to cut the front part, fold your fabric into 2. To cut the front part, fold your fabric into 2. Now we said that in every human waist, the front part is lower than the back. So first we'll mark a straight line. We are marking a straight line. Now we'll now slant this line by 1 inch. Take note. We slant this line by 1 inch. Take note, this is a straight line. Then you now slant this down from this point at 1 inch. Now, how do you know that this your folding is okay to cut your front part? Divide your thigh by 2. For this folding, divide your thigh by 2. Now the thigh of this person is 25. So what I have here, I'm using 14 for my cutting. I'm using 14. I'm very okay with this. Alright. So now this slope line represents the waistline. Take note. Remember, you can use this for children as well. Just apply the principle. This slope line represents the waistline. Now, I'll fix a waistband, and the height of the waistband is 1.5. So I'll remove that point. I'll remove the 1.5. If the height of the waistband you want to fix is 1, you remove 1 here. But since I'm fixed from this slope line, I'm using 1.5. Then I'll mark the thigh line. From the waist to the thigh of this person is 10 inches. Take note, 10 inches. Remember, to get this line, hip divided by 4, or the waist point down to the thigh point will give this line. Now, the next line you need to take is the thigh to knee. Take note, thigh to knee. For this person, thigh to knee of this person is 12. So we are marking 12. We are marking 12. Now, or when taking your trouser measurement, you take note of the distance from the waist to the thigh, or you take note from the thigh to knee. It ranges from 11, 12, 13, thigh to knee. Now, the next point to take is the full trouser length, which is you remove your 1.5, then you move down. The trouser length of this person is 43. So you mark 43, which is this. Then you add your 2 inches folding allowance. Alright, so at this point we now have the waistline. This is the waistline, the thigh line, the knee line, and the ankle line. So now let's get the center of this fabric. Remember, we said this fabric is folded by 14. So the center of this fabric is 7. So mark 7. Mark 7. If your fabric is folded by 13 to be 6.5, it is by 12, 6. So this is 7. So now we now put the ankle measurement. The ankle of this person is 14. So from this center, it will now be 3.75 to give you, 14. The ankle is 14. That is 3. Yes, we are correct. Okay, that is it. Alright. Now, the knee point, we still divide this by 2 again, which is 14. This is the middle. Take note, the middle. Now we're working from this middle. Now the knee point of this person is 17. 17 divided by 2 is 8 1/4. Okay, 8.5, which is 8. Okay, from the center, take note. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. 8.5 divided by 2 will give you 4 1/4, 4 1/4, right? Now we move over to the thigh point. Now the thigh of this person is 25. Now the center of this fabric is 7. So to get this 25 is 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. 6 1/4. 6 1/4 will give you 25. Now to get the crotch point, now crotch point, take note, crotch point, you move backward by 2. Take note, this is your tie point. After marking this, you move backward by 2 and you make a slope line towards the waistline. Make a slope line. This is a slope line. Okay, so this is your 2 that will move backward. So we make a slope line towards the waistline as shown, like this. Then you now make a nice curve from this point to get your crotch. This is a nice curve to get your crotch. Alright, so the next thing for us to do is to join all the points. So let's quickly join all the points. I'm joining all the points. So let's join all the points. Okay, so we are joining all the mark points. Okay, so this is, now let's move over to the waist point. Now the waist point. Now moving over to the waist point. Now the waist is 36. 36 divided by 4 from this line is 9. So you mark your 9. I will add just 1 inch. Take note, just 1 inch to the back. So that is it. Remember, it's only the waist. I'm adding my 1 inch. So this is how to cut the front panel. Okay, so this is the front part. Now let's move over to the back. Okay, now to cut the back, we are through. You fold your fabric again into 2. To cut the back, fold your fabric again into 2. Now when we are cutting the front panel, we did not add any sewing allowance to the front. So this is the back front panel. Now we add 2-inch allowance all through to the back. Take note, when cutting the back, you fold your fabric again into 2. Now I'm adding 2-inch sewing allowance to the back, 2-inch all through, 2-inch all through, 2-inch all through. Now when getting to the tie, we confirm our tie measurement. Remember, the tie of this person is 25. So you turn, now watch carefully. Now you confirm your tie measurement. This is 25. This is 25, which is 12.5. So you now turn your tape this way. You turn your tape this way. This is 12.5. So you move this way. Now look at where the 25 stopped. So you're starting from this point. You're starting from this point. So 1, 2. Then I'm adding. Okay, so we now have it there. Now over to the waist point. When we were cutting the waist point, we added 1 inch. So I'll add just 1.5 to the waist point, just 1.5 or 1 inch, you're safe. Now take note, this is our waistline. Now we are increasing the back. Remember, we said the back we're fixing waistband. So I'll increase this back by 3.5. Take note, we are increasing the back by 3.5. So 3.5. We are increasing this back by 3.5 all through. Take note, 3.5. Remember, the back of our trouser, we are fixing elastic. For children, you can add 3 or thereabouts. Okay, so this is the line. So this is the extra 3.5 I'll have there. Okay, this is the extra 3.5. Okay, so now remember we added just 1.5 inch. So we'll now take this 1.5 inch down, down, down. Remember, this is your crotch point. This is the crotch point. This is the crotch point. So we'll now take this down, forming your crotch. Alright, so this is how to cut the back panel. Okay, take note that the back panel will increase by 3.5 or 4. Then you add your 1.5 inch down this crotch point. Then at the other point, you're adding 2 inch down. So this is how to cut the back and the front panel.